sharing with me. Let's start with I did find out, I thought everything was gone for my first video I did last week, but I do have some boxes of joy left. I have one box of number one of number 2, and one of number 3. So I'm just going to share those really quick. So which one's number 1? So this one's number 1, and it's right here. Box of joy number 1. Also, my when you're emailing me, if you're interested in anything, just make sure you put the label of it too, because I have lots of number 1, 2, and 3. I don't have the oh, hey Charmaine. I tried to be quick. I don't have, like, there's a name of it and then the number, because a lot of things have 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so this is the box of joy number 1, and it has all the little spools, has some buttons, cards, and spools. Charmaine, did you get your package already that I sent you? I hope everyone has received their packages. Today, I think, would be today or tomorrow would be the last day to receive it, because I shipped them out on Friday. And yeah, so there's lots of lace. You can see the full flip through of everything in the first video I did of the boxes of joy. So that's number 1. This one's number 2. I'm trying to like put the amount on it this time, so I don't have to email the prices like last time. So this is number 2. There's beautiful laces and trims. Oh, yay. I'm glad you got it today. Oh, thank you so much, Sherman. I'm so glad you liked everything. You're so sweet. I appreciate you guys so much. So much. I appreciate all of you guys so much for your support and kindness. Thank you so much. There's that little tassel. See, like, that's like one of the little tassels I was talking about earlier. This lace. And then this is a bunch of goodies. So you can see that all completely shared on the first video from last week. And this one is number 3. Pretty. So the numbers might be a little bit different. I know number 1's right on the other ones, but you can see by the inside what there is. Yeah. Okay. And there's this lace tassel with the lace on it and the mother of pearl button. And then there's this bag of goodies, little button card, and then you got the lace spools, and then that's full of the goodies. Okay, so I just want to share those real quick if anybody is interested. If not, that's totally fine. I'm just gonna put this stuff on I think I'm just gonna put it on like eBay or something, or maybe like the people that don't know me very well, that haven't ever dealt with me before, like, I can totally understand why you might be like nervous to just go with, oh, yes, I love the paper wrapped around the crate. I really think that was like a cute idea, and I think it's fun, and it's a fun way to use these. So but yeah, I understand like people that don't know me, and they don't know, like, they haven't ever got anything from me before, can totally see how it's kind of like weird just to buy things online. So I totally get that. I completely get that. of the bags. Sorry, I'm over here. Okay. So I showed. Oh man, dang it. I'm messing things up. Hold on, sorry, 1 second. Okay. So speaking of those shabby vintage bag bundle, they showed this one. Okay, number 2, right before I went on my thing. I'll open those up further. Let me get this going. Okay, I think this one is the one that's really close to it that I didn't didn't close all the baggies. I think, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, this one looks like it's really close to it. Okay, so I'm going to pull everything out so you can see, and it's really light. It's close to the what I showed, the shabby vintage bag number 2. That's where you can decorate the bag if you so choose. So that was number 2. This one's number 1, and there is small differences in everything because it's all, you know, vintagey materials. Well, some of it is, but some of it's, I'm able to get more of. So this beautiful applique, and this one. What are you doing? And another one of these pretty appliques. You get a couple of those. And here's some vintage appliques. So they're not going to be the same in each one. And then there's like some pretty lace trims. You can see this beautiful one. It's not a full yard. I think it's like maybe yeah, it's not a full yard. I think it's like a half a yard. And then there's these beautiful little appliques that you can cut apart. There's some coffee dyed, some not. Another little trim. Everything's just packaged sweetly. And then there's this beautiful lace. It's a yard of this one. It's like why can I not think of the name? Rayon lace. And this pretty pink one, sweet. And then there's this one. And this cotton one is, I love little dainty laces. And here is this one. Oops. Oh, hi, Coco. This one I love it. I love the netted background. It's so sweet with the embroidered flowers. And this is a really sweet lace. Singing in a yard of each of those two. Beautiful ribbons or bows. This is a like vintagey one that you can put a ribbon through the top. It'd be super sweet. And this is I know the other one doesn't have this one. It has a different dangle, I think. So this is a dangle lace. It's really cute. I know I think there is a yard of it, but the end of it only has like the dangles are somehow cut off. I don't know. But just the very end, couple of inches, like, yeah, it's a sweet lace though, and this would be fun to put on any. I think it'd be really fun too. You definitely could wrap around the bottom of your bag. There's enough for that. And then this is a sweet like rope gimp type trim. It's super like a little mini one. It's so cute. And then there's some of this vintage trim. And this one is super sweet. And then, ouch, I'm poking myself. So be careful when you open things. There is pins and everything, because I hate putting like sticky back stuff on it. Okay, so in this one, it's different in the way it has some of these fabrics. So there's this beautiful dangly trim. I love this. I got some of this from Roxy Carr. I know she makes things on YouTube and has an Etsy. She's very talented. Um, this is a vintage lace off of a vintage dress. It's so pretty, and it has even some of the netting on it. This is not like a look at this netting. I love it. This is so fun to use in like your flowers and stuff. This is like gold, this vintage netting. It's so fun. But this you could it's not like a full yard or anything. It's like a two-layered or two-tiered lace, and I think it's like a foot. I'm not sure. Or more than a little bit more than a foot. There's this beautiful lace in here. But these are like bits of lace you could use to alter your bag. Super cute. There's this gathered eyelet lace, or sorry, cotton lace with this vintage lace trim on the bottom. And then there's this beautiful Tim Holtz fabric of like the postage, like letters and postcards. There's quite a bit of that. At least a fat cord, I would think. And then in here, you get this embroidered trim. It's super sweet. Could be used any which way. So there's that, length of that. And then there's some doilies. So you got some sweet doilies. These are all nice looking ones. This, I thought, this big square one, you could make into a really cute pocket. I thought that'd be cute. And on here, there's a sweet choker necklace that I put around it. I thought that was super cute. And then I have this beautiful paper and a little clip. And then I have some, like, these have some beautiful wider laces and lace pieces. Look at that cotton lace. You could cut all these up individually. It'd be so sweet to use in applique on your project. There's some of this beautiful lace. Oh, I love that. This gorgeous lace. It's a cream color. I believe there's like a half a yard of that. And then there's some of this beautiful lace. You can cut these out beautifully in as like your individual appliques if you want. And there's like, I don't know, half yard maybe of that one. There's quite a few medallions that you could get out of that one. So there is that. That's all packaged. And then you got these rosette flowers, and I got the white, the tea dyed, and the pink. Fun to use to decorate your stuff. And then in here, I got this is like a collar applique. It's cotton. Beautiful. It'd be so beautiful in a bag. And then you have some of this eyelet material, and it also has some um, ribbon embroidery on it. It's a beautiful piece of fabric I got from Rosie. And then you have these doilies. And then there's a couple hankies back here. This one, beautiful. And that one that you can use in your project to alter that bag if you so choose to. Okay, so there's that. And then you have this big old piece of lace, I believe. There's just under a yard of it. It's really wide. It's cotton. It's just really awesome. It's really pretty. It's off of a garment, so it's not like perfect, but it is beautiful, and I think it'd be awesome on your bag. And then there's some of this gorgeous little daisy trim too. It's on this really fun piece of paper. I love these. This is like Lemon Craft House of Roses, I think. Super pretty. I'm so glad I'm finally using my paper stash. By the way, I have lots of like Stamperia paper um to destash as well one of these days. So All right, so that is that bundle. And that is Vintage Shabby Bag Kit number 1. And then you guys saw briefly number 2. It was kind of all packaged already. Let me see if I can fit this. I don't remember how I had this in here. No, it had to go that way. Sorry, 1 second. I just want to get this all in here correctly. That's the one thing, is I take a long time to package all of this stuff because I just love it looking nice for you ladies to open and enjoy. I know I enjoy that part of it a lot too. Okay, so then I have all these little lace cards to put in here. That's why it's so hard to open these, because it's hard to put it all back in, right? All right, and again, you can just email me or message me on Messenger, whatever you prefer. It's first come, first serve. Okay. So there's that one. And it's all handmade bag. You can see this is even hand stitched with this darker trim. I just love it. It'd be so fun to alter or use in a million other ways as well. It's not just limited to that. Okay, let me tie this back up. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, and then this one is Vintage Shabby Bag Kit number 3. And this one has a little bit different. So there's this bow on here. I put on here. It's cute. Little glitzy pink bow. And I love this satin trim or ribbon. So you get all these pretty fibers. And this one's a little bit different because it has some paper added to it. So you get this paper pad. It's called Love Clippings by Prima, and it's got beautiful paper. Oops. I think, I don't know, if you look it up, you can probably see all the, look at that beautiful floral. It got all the pretty flowers and roses. Yummy. Oh. So nice. I love these. I love Prima's floral papers. They're so sweet. And then, so that's all. And it's so like vintage shabby too. And this one has like some stickers and stuff that go with it because it's like the deluxe or something. Got letters and some cards. So that's all in there. And then also it comes with this, this is 4x6 note cards for journaling. This is Vintage Emporium. So there's just, again, it's, I thought it matched really nicely with the different designs. It kind of looks like the last paper pad. It's not an exact match, but it kind of has like the same look. So all these cards, and these are really nice to wrap your lace on because they're nice thick cardstock. I do that a lot with mine. If I have these. So those two papers are in there. And then this comes with, this is kind of the same as the #2 Shabby Bag kit with the stuff inside of it. But you can see it has like the rosettes. I don't know. I guess I just need to show you guys, huh? It's just so hard to get back together. Okay. So #2 Shabby Bag kit is just without the paper, but it's kind of the same stuff inside. A little bit more though. Okay. So there's these pretty appliques, just like the last one. And then there's this beautiful fabric, and this is the same as in #2 bag. There's this beautiful cotton trim. It's like off of a old garment. It's so sweet. So there's that. And then there's this beautiful eyelet that has this pink ribbon through it. And here's what the bottom of it looks like. It has like this little arches, like little windows, and the leaves. They're all little embroidered stitch on there. It's beautiful. And there's a yard of this beautiful lace, and it's on this cotton top, or it's off of another garment. I just love that stuff. It's so fun to use. Have it all tied together. And then I have some little lace cards, these beautiful laces. There's a yard of each of these. This one, there's not quite a yard. It's like 2/3 of a yard. And this beautiful thin little gimp trim yard of each of those. And then you have the rosettes, the pink, coffee dyed, and there's white, and there's also some mini white ones. So that's all in this bag. And bear with me, I have more treasure boxes and stuff coming up. I just want to show these bags real quick. It's like it never fits in as well as it did the first time, right? But at least you guys can kind of see how I package my stuff. If you're interested in that. I know some people were like interested in so I all the things that I wrap my lace on, I love to like, what's it called, distress the edges. I just think it adds just a little something. Like even this paper, this beautiful scrapbook paper that I put in the back of this bag, I distressed. I just believe it makes it a little bit more appealing. And all things I wrap my lace on could be anything from like a tag, like that, and this is like a library pocket, or like an old index card, old math flashcards, you know, anything vintagey looking. I just think looks so sweet. This is not loving going back in here as well as it did before. And I use this pretty paper on this one. It's like it's some kind of Prima paper that I only had a few sheets of that I thought looked nice. Okay. So, sorry guys, I'm slow. This pretty paper, isn't that gorgeous? Look at the roses. So yummy. So there's that. And then in the other bag, #2 bag, there is more appliques and more lace trim. Okay, so another beautiful applique. And this one's like a collar, and it has these little dangly bits. Super sweet, fun. This has some beautiful You can see that trim, that dangly trim. Looks like there's a yard of this, I think. And you can see like this one's on a library pocket. Super cute. And then there's this beautiful Venice. That's the term I was looking for. Venice lace. Some little, you can cut out these little bow appliques with the flowers in the bottom. There's some vintage crochet trim and the little dainty pink one. These two cute trims. This one, yeah, these have like the same laces and stuff in the. So if you like this one, get the number 2 bag. It just doesn't have the paper and it's a couple dollars less. Okay, so there's that. And then there's this beautiful lace. And then you have this gorgeous lace. And then there's some of this, what is it called? Eyelash lace, stunning Chantilly lace. And then this beautiful lace. So all these are, and there's also some velvet in here too, some cream velvet that I thought you could use to alter your bag, make it super cute. So the bag is the difference. The style, one of them's drawstring, number 2 is drawstring, and this one is a kind of satchel type of bag. So little differences, but the lace and lace fabrics are the same. Mostly. Okay, and so I'm going to stick this one back in here. I just love all these fun little bits and bobs and stuff that you can use to, you know, decorate your things. And I know you guys all do that same kind of thing as well. And I think it's fun to buy bundles like this because you don't have to use them to decorate, you know, this bag or whatever. You could just use this bag as like a bag to hold a journal or, you know, whatever to put your sewing in, whatever it might be. But I think it's fun just to get a whole bunch of goodies in one bundle, you know, like a whole bunch of stuff you could use to do journal covers. You could use them to make tags, to make snippet rules, to alter, decorate your clothes, you know, a gazillion different things. And it's just fun to just get it all together in one bundle so you don't have to, you know, search and buy it all separate. Which I know a lot of people make things like this. So that's how I got a lot of my stuff, is just doing it that way. All right, so there's that bag. Okay, so I'm going to put these back in here. In this bag, I'll show you again. It's like a satchel type of... Oh no, what's in here that I haven't grabbed yet? Oh, okay. I forgot this little blingy bit and this, all these doilies. And these would all be, these doilies the same thing in the other bag. So this bag is like, it has a flap. So it's kind of like satchel. You can see it's all hand sewed. Then it has 2 pockets instead of being a drawstring one. So that's the difference right there. All right. And then it also has the paper pad. Okay, so that, or let me, I don't even remember what it's called specifically. So let's wait a second. So I can see the tag. I tried to put tags on everything because I know it makes it easier. Okay. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day, enjoying the beautiful weather. I know, well, I mean, I'm sure the weather's not nice in everybody's part of the country. I'm in Washington State, And it's actually really nice today, which is awesome. We've been lucky with the fall weather so far. I love this torn edged satin. It's so pretty. So that's all on there. And then that is that one. Okay. So you know the name of it and the number. Okay. And so, you okay, Bobo? So, like I showed you before, all the same innards, like the laces, lace fabrics, are all in the same in this one. Except it doesn't have the paper. Okay. All right. So that's that. Can you go outside, Bubby? Sorry, 1 second. Okay, so many to choose from. The bow. Do you source and separate from the garments? So much work, gorgeous. Yeah, I definitely love. Oh, sunny in 85 in Michigan. Awesome, beautiful. It's way warmer there. It's not that warm here. Sorry, I have to take a quick break. I'm so sorry. I need to take my puppy out. So you guys can look at this while I'm taking a break. I'm so sorry. I have to take him out really quick. Okay, I'm gonna mute. I think I can mute. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry, guys. Just give me like 5 minutes or less. Be right back. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry about that. So something other fun that I made, I want to share with you guys. I have these cute little boxes that I made. I have 2 of them, and they were so fun. I hope you guys like them as much as I do. They're so cute. Okay, I'll start with this one. This one is number 1, and it's handmade box of goodies. So I handmade these boxes, and they have a tie on them, of course, like everything. So it has some fabric and crochet and a really cute little ribbon. And I put some hand-dyed flowers on there. And then inside, so look at the print on this box. Isn't it gorgeous? First of all. And so I made this one is magnetic. I tried to make it magnetic. So it is magnetic, but it's not the best because I'm not very good at magnets. But I put these cute little metal heart flat packs on there, and they're cute. So inside here, I took an ATC, like, so you can open it like this. I took an ATC, like, oh, what are they called? You know, an ATC pack, plastic pack thing, and I filled it with yumminess, with cute little bits and bobs. So in this one, I'll show you each little card, but so it's plastic, the ATC thing is, and then I filled the little cards with sweet little goodness, fun things. Like, oh, I had so much fun with these. I just think they're so sweet. So in this first little slot, there is a bunch of little charms and buttons, and you can see like the cameo. There's like flowers. That's a little dangle charm that I made from old jewelry. There's like a little cuckoo clock charm, little bling. There's a key in there. Just a bunch of little fun. There's like a perfume bottle charm. You can see the little flowers, and that's another little, what is that? A crown charm. And the key. Yeah, just lots of fun little bits that are so fun to use in our projects. And in the second one, I did this sweet little card that I hand cut out and then distressed. Then I put a couple little things to dangle off of it and chiffon, and then these sweet little laces. They're so cute. And then I put a little itty bitty teeny tiny bobbin with some laces on it too. And I love this paper. Look how pretty this paper is. It's an old Bo Bunny paper, and I just love this paper so much. I use that same kind of paper on the other on the purse kits too, on the Ruffly purse kits. So I just thought these were so cute, and they were so fun to put together, little ATC things. I forget what these are called, but so this super pretty vintage piece of jewelry, and then this is another little newer bling. Then I have these little flowers, and this little cutie embroidered dangly bit is so sweet. Again, look at that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful paper. So I thought this was like a fun way to mix paper and textiles like we love. And then in this next one, I have some little itty bitty dresses. This little itty bitty dress that I backed and cut, fussy cut, and then I put some lace around it. It's so cute. And then here's another little tag that I hanged some little diamante stuff and sweet little trim. And then another itty bitty teeny tiny little, what's it called? Bobbin. So fun, guys. I just had so much fun putting this together. And I hope it's enjoyed as much as I enjoyed it. Oh. But these are just some really fun, I think, little ideas. I would think this would be so fun to do like in a swap, you know, like a shabby chic ATC swap. So you can see this has 2 appliques in it. It has this beautiful, it's just folded under so it fits. Really glamorous, super blingy piece. Yummy, yummy. Okay, and then in here you can see, I don't think I need to bring it out. It has this little dress that's cut out and distressed, and then I put a little trim on it and another little tag with trim and some dangles. And then there's another beautiful little bobbin with the rose crown and some rococo trim on it. So cute. And then this is a little bag of sweet little pink buttons. It has some, oh, I forget what these are called. Porcelain, yeah, porcelain flowers and some flat back, or not flat back, they're diamond back rhinestones in there as well. Super sweet. And then the last one has a really sweet bobbin with this gorgeous rosette trim, a cute little bow, some lace, and then another little bobbin with lace. You can come up with the fresh ideas. And so that's all in this cute little handmade box that I made. And then also comes with this is a sweet little bag. I forget who made this for me, but it's so cute. There's this cute little flower. I put some really sweet trim on here. It's got the rosette trim. So cute. And then I made this little dangle with this flower, or sorry, this butterfly, and then a little tulip, and I dangled chain. And then inside here is another sweet little handmade box with some goodies in it. So here's a sweet little applique. This is a handmade, I made this, handmade this. This is my own design. It's a brooch, a beaded brooch that I made with glass beads, and it's so pretty. I didn't ever put anything in the middle, but you definitely could put something in the middle if you like that look. It's handmade. And there's a little dangly bits. This is a little cute. I love these little dangles. Oops. And then there's a little butterfly filigree, a cameo, some little more porcelain flowers, this little glass chandelier piece, some buttons, and there's this little, you know, like you could put something like that in the middle, a little flower, rhinestone flower. So that's all in here. This little box of happiness. So cute. And I love this little bag. It just fits in here so well. It's a little like stamped tea bag or something. Super cute. So that all fits in there. And it, if I can get it, maybe we'll see. See, oh, it's not fitting like it was before. That's my problem here. Okay. Okay, and so I have one other one that I made. So let me put this back together. This was so fun. I love this. This is number 1. I hope that me showing and sharing these things inspires you guys, which I know we all make different types of things, but I don't know why, but I just love packaging so much. Probably because I have such a hard time using any of my goodies because I just love to hoard them. But I love to put them in packaging, so that's what I do. We all have our own little things, I guess. So that's number 1 of the handmade box of goodies. And this one's number 2. Look at this sweet box of, it's some I think it's Prima paper. Super cute. So on this one has a chiffon tie with this handmade flower. That was made by me. Super cute. And it's just clipped on there. Charmaine already. Oops. You always come up with fresh. Oh, thank you so much, Coco. Thank you, Charmaine. My choice hang, right? So this is the sweet box. And this one is not magnetic. I just couldn't get it to fit right. So you open it like this. Oops. What did I do? I'm going to fix it real quick. Oh, the button came off. I see. But it's the same kind of thing. Okay, there we go. So, oops. Where did that come from? I don't know where it came from, but I'll figure it out. Okay. So this one, they're one of those super sweet ATCs. We like to hoard stuff. Fun. All right. Good thing. All right. So this one, it's the same kind of thing. It's just got some green and pink going on rather than just vintage-y looking. So I have this cute little bee. It's a brooch, and then there's this little applique. I put another little bobbin with some sweet lace on it, and this is a handmade tassel that I made on a cute little kilt pin, and it's just chain. I love that. And in this one, I have, this is another little sweet little dress that I put lace around in a bobbin with the lace with the pink ribbon going through it. Here, I'll just go down like this. And then in here, I have this bag of goodies. There's like some really sweet pearl buttons, little pearl bow. There's little pearl flat back flowers, little hearts, some pink and green ribbon bows. There's another little dress with the lace on it. Let me stick this back in here. I mean, never is perfect when you first package it, right? And then I made a little, this is a button card with this beautiful cameo, and there's some bronze buttons, the little beautiful little bow. I love those. Another button and some more bronze, like that's a little key, little, oh, what is that? A bow, and this is a cuckoo clock. And then on the back, I did put this a little bobbin with lace on it because it didn't fit in there with the other stuff. The middle one has the 2 dresses. One's wrapped in lace, and then another little bobbin with some pink lace. Another cute little button card with the pinks, the little ribbon roses and buttons. And then these are fun. They're like called little nail charms, but I just think they're super sweet to add to your button cards. There's some rhinestones, a cute little new style bling. And yeah, I love making button cards. And then there's a little dress. There's some sweet little lace on here. I don't know. Yeah, it's just a bobbin with lace on it and just wrapped cute. And some more bobbins with lace on them. Another sweet little button card with little mint green flowers. And then some more of those little nail charms. So cute. Oh, I love this. And another little one right here. Little keys. Super cute little charms. So that's all in here. Just like that. And then this came from one of the pockets, but it's just going to sit in here because I don't know where it came from. And then also you got a little box of goodies. So there's a little bag, and this is a vintage, what is it called? A vintage, like, rhinestone and pearl trim. Super cute. That's in there. And then here's your box of goodies. Little pearls, buttons, mother of pearl buttons, flowers. There's a bunch of fun stuff. Okay, so that one is I think it's number 2. Yeah, number 2 handmade box of goodies. So I loved making those. They were so fun. And yeah, they do take quite a bit of time, especially to do all the little mini stuff. I don't know why, but I just really love doing little mini things, I guess. Maybe that was supposed to go in here. I think I'm going to actually put that in here so it doesn't get lost in transit. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't get lost. So this goes on the outside. Didn't fit in here, I think. Okay, so that is that one. And these come right off. Like, I just double back taped them on there. And this sticker I just double back taped so you can take it off and use it however you please. It's just, you know, for packaging purposes. So it can be used however you please. So that was super fun to make. I'll move on to the next pretty thing. I have just so much stuff that I've been working on forever, and I'm so excited to show you guys all it. Oops. Okay. Oh, shoot. I forgot I gotta put it. There it goes. It fits. Okay. Pretty, pretty. All right, let me set these in my already shown boxes. So let's do one of my treasure boxes. Or shoot, I'm going to show you this one first, actually, before treasure box. This is my handmade bag and lace book. So this was so fun to make. It's made out of this beautiful old lace, or sorry, tablecloth. Isn't it so pretty? And it has like the pinks. I did like pink stitching on it. It's double layered. It's a drawstring bag. It is so sweet. It has this ribbon closure on each side. If I can undo it. And I'm not the best sewer, but it's supposed to look, you know, not perfect. So you can see it's not such a pretty bag. Oh, I love how this turned out, this bag. And so it's a handmade bag and lace book. I'll show you the inside. It's a beautiful lace book that I made a while ago. Okay. 1 second. Oops. And it also has this stuff in it. This teapot and teacups on a chipboard. Want to scrap. What's really clever, what are you calling these boxes here? So those boxes were handmade box of goodies. What's really clever about using the plastic card sleeve on the boundary that keeps you from overfilling? Thank you. It does look organized. And then there's some pretty chiffon ribbon on here that I ordered from somebody, but I just put it in there. And then you got the lace book. Oh, okay. So this is all handmade, this lace book. I had so much fun making it. It's super sweet. I was gonna make a design and sell the pattern and everything, but I never did it. So it's just the first one I made. I love this paper. It's so pretty. So you open it up and it has a bunch of surprises, little embellishments. It's not just the lace book, it also holds embellishments. So on this first page, you can see there's these little boxes. Aren't they cute? And in the little boxes, I filled them with a bunch of fun little things. If I can. Okay. Come on, come out. So there's this little brooch, or I guess it's a little adornment. Cute. And then I have a couple of these little pearl dangles, are sweet. And there's also a little vintage necklace extender in that first box. These boxes are so darn cute. And then they just close and they have this little stopper right here that you can use. Super cute. And then there's this box right here. And then it's full of a bunch of little rhinestone buttons. So those are in here. Yeah, I know I think you were with me, Coco, when I made this or started making it. And then we have the lace book part. So there's like this beautiful lace, another one, and there's the pages. This really pretty lace. It's like a cotton ecru color. And this one is like a vintage with this, it's a really vintage eyelet with this ribbon. Another little sweet little lace, little dainty lace. And then there's this vintage lace, vintage eyelet. This one is super sweet, vintage. And then there is also, and it's all pinned, I have this gorgeous eyelet trim. Love that. And then you got, I believe, a yard or a half a yard of this super luxe, looks like a yard, dangle trim. Yeah, it's a yard of this beautiful dangled trim. And then there's 4 more boxes of goodies. And like, so on the back, I have them all tied like this to keep them closed because I couldn't put the other things on there like I did the first one to keep them closed. So I'll slide that off. And you can see in the first box, so they have a little peekaboo window, and you can see all the pretty brooches. There's a little applique in there, a little bow, flatbacks, little dangly bit, buttons. Look at that. Oh, rhinestone. Just a bunch of really sweet, fun stuff in there. And then in the second one, you got resin roses, a little brass heart, little bird, just little sweet pearl bits and bombs. So cute. So there's that one. Let me put the tie back on before it falls off and is never to be seen again. Oops. So it's kind of hard to keep all this stuff in here, but it's super cute. Okay, and then there's this one with another little peekaboo window. I just love this so much. It's so cute. Just hard to go through up, and these have all these vintage buttons. Look how sweet these vintage buttons are. I love them. So a bunch of vintage buttons, mother of pearl. There's some metal ones. Super sweet. And then there's also more little goodies. Look at these little pearl leaves. Oops. There's some flatbacks, another little dingly bit, some resin flowers. Just a bunch of fun little things, bits and bombs. There's some rondelles. So all that is in this sweet little lace book, lace and embellishment book. Oops. Okay. Sorry. I know I'm taking forever, guys. I apologize. I know you're probably like, ugh. I know I'm so slow. So slow. I had one of my good friends tell me, oh, they don't mind. It's okay. We all enjoy you showing every little bit and part of everything. So I hope that is the case. And if you don't, it's fine. I mean, you can always watch this later and fast forward through it. It is first come, first serve. So the emails that you send me, I'll just go through and let you know what was in your, what you got in your thing. Okay. So I love this bag. Look at the little dainty flowers. This was such a beautiful tablecloth. I'm so glad I could, use it to make a sweet little bag. Just going to tie these in front. Oh, thank you. Thank you guys so much. Okay. So, I think, what am I going to do? I have a couple more things, and I think I'm going to stop and then do another video for all of my treasure box type things. So this is a ledger lace bundle. I sold these a while ago. What it is, it's all ledger paper, and I've marked it down from what it was originally. But, oh, here's the top. So it's all just ledger and music paper and lace. So you can see, it's just super fun if you like do journals or whatever. There's a really old 1955 letter in here, like an old love letter in a different language, or most of them are in a different language. This one's handwritten. You You can see. And you got the cotton lace on here in this beautiful sweet light pink. You got this gorgeous lace right here wrapped around, some more beautiful laces. I'm just going to kind of flip through the edge so you can see the pink or the music paper. And there's just lots of wide, really wide laces that you could use as papers in your book. And so there's all these different ledger papers. And of course they have writing on them. Some of them, you can see the wide laces. There's some old, just lots of old papers. So you can see, it's just lots of fun stuff to use in journals. And there's just lots of, you can see the ledger. It's just so pretty with the lace too. There's some just regular coffee dyed papers in here. Beautiful. There's also some old Sears catalog pages in here. Look at how pretty that lace is. Oh, so yummy. It's just got tons of yummy stuff in it. Like there's some, you can see catalog pages, lined paper, another beautiful ledger. So I might go through this at a later time, but I just don't feel like it's necessary, I guess, right now. If anybody's interested. This was, I did sell these or made these and had a sale, and that was back in like a year ago. It was a while ago. I think it was like November 2024. So it was like a year ago. So I marked this down. If anybody is interested, they can message me. So just lots of lace and ledger and coffee dyed papers and old letters. Lots of fun to use in if you make journals. I don't think you will be disappointed for the price compared to other retailers of like that might make the same type of thing. Okay. So there's that. And then, okay, I'm going to show you just a couple more things. And then I'll stop. And then I have like 1, 2, 4, 5 treasure boxes I'm going to come back and do a video on. Okay. So this, the price is going down a lot. These are vintage pouches I made a long time ago. I don't even know what's in them, but you can see it's a hand sewn envelope that you could use for anything really. It'd be super cute. You could use it to put a journal in. It's off of an old tablecloth. I have 2 of these. It comes with a little key, an old vintage key, a pearl dangle, some little appliques, rondelles, a bow, bunch of fun little stuff fibers. Then inside is a bunch of yumminess. So you got doilies and whatnot. Here I know I'm gonna go through it. Okay, so you got this applique. So I'm sure the doilies are a little bit different since these are vintage doilies, so it's something comparable. Got 2 of these, a bigger square one. You got some small, pretty little doilies. Cute. Some more smaller ones. Oh, I love doilies, especially when they're in such good condition. You got this piece of applique. It's coffee dyed. Yummy. We have some these are little ones off of a really vintage bridal lace. This one, so sweet. And I'm sure the appliques might be a little bit different too, but very comparable closely. This looks like a half a yard of this beautiful lace and some sweet little lace appliques. Oh, sorry, I had that one folded over. Wow, what time is it? Oh, I was like, I thought I heard my husband home. I'm like, no way, it's not that late already. Vintage applique. There's some more lace and cotton laces, cotton lace trims. This sweet little pink one. You can see what I was using to put my kids together last one. Okay, some crocheted trim, some flowers. This beautiful little applique, some more crochet. I think this has lots of crochet pieces in it. Oops, sorry, excuse me. This crochet piece. This is all you could use to alter your bag or anything else. Some more crochet. This is like a table or an armchair doily. This is a, oh yeah, these are like a placemat, you know, this. So again, it will be like a comparable type of, in the other one, I think it's close, but a little bit, might be a little different. Beautiful placemat. And then you have some wider crochet edging lace. Super cute. And then another crochet piece. And then you also have this beautiful fillet lace. So that's all in that bundle. Cute. So I love crochet. I just have so much of it. I love vintage linens. I know a lot of us do. It's not just me. But they are fun to do. So I have 2 of those. So it's called Vintage Pouch. And I'll show you the pouch real quick. Again. It's all hand sewn. A beautiful little envelope pouch. And there's 2 of those. Okay. And then the last thing I'm going to show before I end this and come back in about another 10 minutes. Right, with those cherubs. So pretty. I have, this is a little, our Lace and Lovelies book bundle. So this is an old vintage French book. And I put this snippet roll in here. So it has a snippet roll. I thought this would be really cute to put along the edge of your book. And then you got this beautiful little doily. And then you can see it's a old French textbook. And inside of it, I filled it with, I gutted it. 1934. So I gutted the book. You can see it, only a couple pages on the front and the back, because it had some like cool mappage of Paris. And I made a couple signatures. So I left some pages of oh wait, actually. So there's some pages from the old book that I left in here if you wanted to use them to alter this. So there's vocabulary pages, and there's also like a little song or music page. And then there's 2, let me show you. So there is 2 signatures of coffee dye paper and lace. So Look at that. Beautiful old pages. So this is all like an old French book. It's all handwritten in it. Oh, so yummy. Look at that. Some old lace in it, or some lace in it. Some wider lace. Oh, I love this. So I didn't bind anything. I just kind of left it sitting in here. The two, I mean, you could do whatever you want. You could cut them down so they fit in there perfectly. It's just kind of an inspiration type of, oh, look at that pretty lace. I love the white lace on the coffee dye paper. So yummy. It's just so inspiring to me. Look at that. So pretty. Oh my goodness. These laces are beautiful. Oops. So that is what you got in here. Okay. So that is the Lace and Lovelies book bundle number 2. Just a cute little presentation, and you got a little snippet roll to go down the edge here. Okay, so that is that, and I will be back in about 20-ish minutes to finish with you and do the last of the 5 treasure boxes I got. So I hope you can make it back with me, but no pressure if you can't. You can always watch it later. I just to do it live because it's easier than uploading a video. But thank you so much for all of your support. Please email me if you are interested in anything. I think everything has been labeled as we have gone, so hopefully that makes it easier. Let me find my here's my email address again, and I've been I'm not trying to be like deceiving and not putting that it's like a defense project here. It's just been I just found like someone has harassed me on here in the past about what I'm doing. So like, you know, showing my stuff on here. And so I just am trying to make everybody happy and just do it the correct way. So I hope it's not frustrating to anybody, but hugs and love. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me. I just love showing and sharing stuff. I hope it inspires you in some way, shape, or form. I know it inspires me to go back through this stuff. So, yeah, I really appreciate you guys so much. And I will see you all in about 20-30 minutes for some treasure boxes. Hugs and love. Bye. Email me if you're interested, please.